This is a story about ambition and anticipation, about prestige and pretense. But most of all, this is a story about Peter and Kim and what makes them real professionals at or not. Andrew, partner at and Ingrid, the engagement manager, have just convinced the client with a very good proposal. Before they can start with this very interesting project, they have to get an engagement acceptance. Perhaps another project is interfering with this one. Thankfully, there are no conflicts. Our main characters, Peter and Kim, are asked to work on the project. Andrew, partner at is also joining the kickoff. Their manager Ingrid explains the goal of the project. Ingrid reminds everybody about the documentation in the engagement file. Who is taking care of this? Keeping documentation accurate and up to date is an essential part of our work, she says. Peter thinks this is not particularly his cup of tea. This is secretary work. He suggests if Kim is up for it. With all eyes on Kim, she couldn't refuse. Kim is worried. She fears the documentation will be very difficult and she will have to work late. But when she looks on the intranet, there seems to be all kinds of template files. There's a lot of guidance and she even finds examples of some of the documents she needs to prepare, like a project plan. What a relief! She prints out Andrew's mail about the engagement, including the proposal and engagement acceptance, and puts it together with all the tabs in a binder. She puts the binder where it belongs, in the engagement manager's office. Peter tells Ingrid about the last meeting with the client. It was a great success. Then suddenly the client is on the line. Peter expects good news, and it almost is. The client has a few small questions about the scope of the agreements made during the proposal phase. What a bad luck, Kim has a day off. She would know where to look because she put it all in there. Peter has no idea how to find the answers to some of the questions. Finally, he decides to look in the cabinet in Ingrid's office. He starts looking in the binder and is happy to see Kim has documented everything he needs in an orderly fashion. He calls back the client and is happy to receive compliments about his quality of service. It is now time to construct a detailed plan. Peter and the client have already discussed how to proceed. He shows the notes he made while talking on the phone. You see, we can go right ahead. Let's not waste any more time, Peter says. Ingrid feels for his naivety. Okay, she says, what have you agreed about quality control? How will the progress be tracked? Do you have a detailed work breakdown? Peter feels concerned, and he should. Just skipping the plan phase like he suggests is a guarantee for failure. Kim then explains she already filled in some details for the file based on the information in the proposal and the subsequent discussions held with the client. She could already make a detailed breakdown of the work. Ingrid asks if she can pick up the conversation with the client and work out the timelines. Andrew and Ingrid have a progress meeting with the client. The project is going well. The client was very happy with the details of the plan worked out. Now they know what to expect and are very cooperative. The next day, everybody is working happily in the team. Andrew checks up with them. He asks about the progress in general. Peter is happy to tell him about it. He tells Andrew about his good relation with the client. Andrew asks him about the engagement execution and if the progress report has been updated. Peter is not sure what he means. Kim shows him the file with all the information up to date. She was just adding the latest input. Andrew is very happy with this clear insight Kim has provided him. He holds up the file and says to all, "This is what guarantees professionalism. Nice work, people." Andrew and Ingrid present their final advice to the client. The project was a great success. The client is happy. The client satisfaction survey has provided the team with a 9 for their performance. Weeks later, Peter still enjoys the success. A job well done, he mumbles to himself. Then, suddenly, the inspection for quality performance gives a surprise visit. The inspection wants to see all the information about the project. Is everything as it should be? Peter is confused by this sudden visit. The inspection asks him about all kinds of details and files. He knows they should be somewhere, but he isn't sure where to look, because Kim did all the filing. Peter doesn't feel confident. The inspector gets very suspicious. Andrew is worried. If they are not able to present a clear overview of the project, they could get in serious problems. Kim understands what's going on. She knows right away what files are needed. Andrew is relieved, but not because of Peter. What went wrong, Peter thinks to himself. Kim helps him to understand the way we work at the way we have to work if we want to prevent serious problems.